Country people, we don't come with our business story from iBrandTV inside Lagos. For our main story, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, don't approve 1.718 million barrels per day for Nigeria. 4 unions for the aviation industry agencies don't plan to start strike. People, when they use Facebook every day, drop for the first time for 18 years. And 18 million families for England, Wales and Scotland will pay more money for fuel and light. I want to give you the main story now. My name na Awogo Ayanago. Our top story now from the aviation industry as 4 unions don't talk say them go start strike February 8, 2022. The strike they necessary because them never release conditions of service when them negotiate since 2013. The union talk people Comrade Ochene Abba, Francis Akinjole and Abdurasak Seidu say them they vex as the federal government never starts the minimum wage and consensual adjustment when them talk since 2019. The unions, the National Union of Air Transport Employees, Air Transport Services Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, Association of Nigerian Aviation Professionals, Amalgamated Union of Public Corporations, Civil Service Technical and Recreational Service Employees. As them talk, the time when them give government end for January 31st and the government no answer them and them not tell anybody when they work for aviation say them no go work from February 8th. The Federal Executive Council President Mohamed Buhari lead on Wednesday don't approve 115.4 billion naira make them take turn the Kano Kazuare Congo Lam Highway when them plan for inside Katsina State from single road to double road. The Minister of Works and Housing Babatunde Fashola went tell Senate House story people this one after the council meeting. He said the project will cover 113.4 kilometers go finish inside 48 months. The Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, showed 2 papers when the contract for different consultancy services to supervise the different railway projects for the country. The federal government don't borrow $600 million from World Bank International Development Association under the Agro-Climate Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscape Project when go help the problem of bad land for the 19 states for the north and Abuja. Them start the project to stop the rate when the nutrients of major crops for the past 20 years don't reduce because of climate change when force them to expand the area under agriculture and increase imports so that food go there for the country people when they increase. The National Project Coordinator, Dr. Salisu Dahiru, said the project will help the matter when they affect environment. Dangote Pojo Automobiles Nigeria Limited don't start to make motor inside Nigeria, and then they start with the Land Trek 3008, 5008 and the new 508. Then they make the motor then for the new Greenfield Assembly Plan for North when go fit make 120 motor for 2 shifts every day as the company talk. The project they start nearly 4 years after joint owners Dangote Group get permission from Nigerian regulator after them say they won't buy the former Pojo plant when they call Pan Nigeria Limited. The management still talks say the kind motor when them go they can't pay and go fine and them go get better technology and this safe for customers. Vice President Professor Yemi Oshibanjo don't start an integrated energy planning tool and in collab with Sustainable Energy for All. This plan gets support from the Global Energy Alliance for People and Planet and the Rockefeller Foundation. Platform when they use data and they interactive will support the country plan to achieve SDG 7 universal energy access by 2030. The Nigeria Integrated Energy Planning Tool and the first integrated energy planning platform when go add the requirement for the universal residential electrification, institutional electrification, go power productive use and give access to clean cooking. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, don't approve 1.718 million barrels per day share for Nigeria, and Angola gets over 1.4 million barrels per day production share, as Saudi Arabia and Russia they on top the list with 10.331 million barrels per day quota. OPEC talk for one statement say it don't change the production, go 41,294,000 barrels per day, and them expect 10 OPEC nations to produce 25.06 million barrels per day, while the non-OPEC countries go produce 16.233 million barrels per day. The production quota will start from March 2022. First subsidy don dey cause serious gbege for the country, and President Muhammadu Buhari come say dem no go remove subsidy for 18 months as the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, talk say dem need 3 trillion naira to take pay for the subsidy for this period. For inside one exclusive interview when iBrandTV get with the Minister of State, Budget and National Planning, Prince Clem Agba, he clear people for the fuel subsidy palava.
If you ask me, should there be fuel subsidy? No, we are just shooting ourselves in the foot. You know, if you want to have omelette, you have to break eggs. You cannot say, I want omelette, but don't break eggs. We are seeking for development, and we know that we don't have the funding available to do so. Why put 3 trillion, into fuel subsidy? Why put another trillion plus in power subsidy? There are several subsidies that are out there. And then the citizens call for more rails, they are calling for roads, they are calling for schools, calling for better health facilities. And then you say, don't take away this subsidy that is not even getting to the common man. Because come to think of it, who are those enjoying subsidies? Chevron, where I used to work, have several vehicles. You are subsidizing Chevron. You are subsidizing ExxonMobil. You are subsidizing ELF, Ajib. You are subsidizing those who are driving 4.5-liter cars. Go to Europe. The people we like to compare ourselves with. You see the size of vehicles that they use and the number of liters. In Ghana here, I see the type of vehicles that I also use. But because we pay little or nothing for it, you understand? Everybody wants to ride a Jeep. And then the government should pay the cost of the fuel. Power, again, we are not paying the right price. So when you leave your home, just put on the power and they put on the ACs. After all, it's free, so there's no value for it. One way to stimulate growth in our economy is to stop all these subsidies so that we'll have enough resources to be able to deploy to rail, to roads, airports, hospitals, and to take care of other welfare-related things.
Okay,
but the vulnerable ones can be isolated, and things that would really get to them, where they will benefit, will be provided. The studies that have been done is about 3 states in Nigeria that are really benefiting the so-called subsidy.
The minister still talk about the 6,576 new projects when National Assembly add for the 2022 budget.
You see, a lot of times citizens condemn the executive arm of government for budget not performing well. And if what is allocated or appropriated for a road construction is not enough to do it, it means that it's going to take much longer for that road to be completed. And the executive does not just put numbers just because you want to appropriate. You just say, what do we have? Oh, 17.3. Okay, how do we allocate it? No, that's not what we do. The budget first and foremost flows from the plan. That's why the plan comes first. And in doing the plan, you have to run some models, as to which MDAs get what, and how does that reflect on the economy. What is going to stimulate growth more in the economy? And with that, you determine the priorities of the government and how much in terms of percentages will go to these different MDAs. So having done that, and you give these numbers, the envelopes to the MDAs. Let's use Ministry of Works, for instance. They know that they have an envelope of 400 billion. The next thing will be, what are our priority areas? So you select those roads, and then you say, what do we need to complete this road? and having determined that, we can say, okay, we want to have this road completed in 3 years. And therefore, you say, okay, for a road that requires 12 billion, let's appropriate 4 billion every year so that in 3 years it's complete. But when he gets to the assembly and he comes back with 400 million, it means that that road is going to take 16 or 20 years to be completed. I can understand the pain of the National Assembly. Again, it's from us, the people, the electors. We put unnecessary pressure on members of the National Assembly. They are supposed to be lawmakers, but we begin to ask for projects from them.
Total Energies EP Nigeria Limited don't start the first plastic recycling plant inside Port Harcourt for Rivers State. A corporate social responsibility joint venture partner project of Total Energies, the Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation, and the United Nations Institute for Training and Research, NIDIDOA. The country chairman, managing director of Total Energies, Mike Sangster, went talk when they do the inauguration of the project for Elelenwo community for the state, say them start the project to stop the problem of plastic when people they waste. As they talk, the plant go fit recycle over 1,000 tons of plastic inside 1 year, save over 750 tons of carbon dioxide when they release every year, and create over 80 direct and indirect jobs. People, when they operate national mail route delivery services, don't beg the National Postal Service make them pay their members about 200 million for work when they don't do. Their talk person for the operators, Senator Usman Liman, say make them check the invoices of the past 8 months, and NIPOS must pay them before they start to use the Chinese company, Speedup Logistics Nigeria Limited. He still say make them check why NIPOS won't use the Chinese company for mail delivery instead of Nigerian companies, and he said a betrayal and he break the local content policy of the federal government. For more of our story, Nestle factory. For more of our story, Nestle factory closed and sacked 474 workers. We'll give you the total when we won't come back. Now welcome back as reports enter Africa, where the Standard Chartered Bank for Frankfurt, Germany, don't say them not go collect the 785 million shillings when Lake Turkana wind power wire enter one Central Bank of Kenya account as refund for excess pay from Kenya Power. Treasury Principal Secretary Julius Muya tell Parliament on Wednesday say he don't know about the overpayment to Kenya Power and say them go refund the money through the CBK account for Frankfurt. The German lender reject the money when the excess payment of idle power charges when they pay for 2018 because they not get enough information about who go get the money when they pay to the CBK account. The Ghana Association of Bankers don't knock chest say them fit give more loans after the Ghana card don't be the only card when them go use for all money business. The Bank of Ghana don't tell all licensed and regulated financial institutions under the central bank make them collect only the Ghana card for payment from July 1st, 2022. Data from the Bank of Ghana don't show say gross loans and advances not grew for 2021, and it shows slow credit demand and supply conditions because of Koro Wahala. So report go inside Obodo Ibo where the Office of Gas and Electricity Markets don't talk say many people go pay extra €693 a year for their energy bills from April, and the money go up with 54%. The regulator new price limits means say about 18 million families for England, Wales and Scotland go pay €1,971 a year for fuel and light. Another 4.5 million people, when they use prepaid meters, go get more increase of €708 a year. Nestle don announce say a confectionery factory inside Newcastle go close and 474 workers go lose their jobs. The global food manufacturer say they talk with employees for the Fowden plan, but the plan na to close down for 2023. One talk person say many of the workers for the northeast go move go Halifax, West Yorkshire. The GMB and United Nations unions don't condemn the plan, and them say they no agree make them close a profit-making factory. Social media giant Facebook don't see say daily active users go down for the first time for the 18 years when it don't they operate. Facebook parent company Meta Network say DAU 4 go 1.929 billion for the last 3 months of 2021 compared to 1.930 billion for the previous quarter. The firm talks say them get slow revenue growth because of competition from TikTok and YouTube, and advertisers they reduce their spending. Meta shares fall with more than 20% for after-hours trading for New York. They come out around $200 billion from the company's stock market value. Chief Executive Mark Zuckerberg said the company lose because audiences, especially young users, don't port go TikTok and YouTube. That's all our story for today. Make una follow us for all our social media handles for more information. My name is Nagogo Ayanago.